Hi Aries, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Ascendant, and Aries Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you would like to get an expansion of this reading, Aries, where I look into an additional 3 cards that I pulled for you in addition to the 5 that I have here for YouTube, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the expanded Psychic Tarot readings for November 2017 for each sign of the zodiac. And in your reading, you have the Page of Swords, the 5 of Rods, and the 10 of Pentacles. And if you would like to get these by going to my website, they're also available by going to www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the Videos tab on my menu, which is a drop-down menu. Go to the most current and recent page, which will either be page 11 or 12. Look for the heading of the expanded Psychic Tarot readings for November. You find your sign. Click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, I have still continued on with my usual recording of the crystal readings for November 2017 as well. So Aries, if you're interested in getting the psychic crystal reading, click on the other link below this video, and you can also access them by going to my website, to the drop-down menu on the Videos tab, go to page 11 or 12, and the Psychic Crystal readings will be on either one of those pages. Find that heading, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So all that being said, Aries, now on to your reading for November 2017. The first card you have that comes up here, Aries, is the 3 of Cups. And this could be attending a party, a gathering, or a celebration. It could be throwing a party. It could be a celebratory conclusion to something going on in your life. It could be 3 friends, 3 women, 3 females, 3 sisters. It could also be friends coming in to help you in some manner. I feel like you're feeling a little bit under pressure, like you're on some kind of timeline that you need to sort something out or figure something out in November. I feel like you've got to consider a lot of things that people are saying to you or coming up with to you or offering you or talking about to you, and I see you feeling and thinking like you have to figure out and decide how to put some of this information and whatever people are saying and doing with you into action. You may start making money in a new or different way. You could start expanding and broadening your horizons. You could take a class. You could take some training programs. And some of you don't need to do that. Some of you, that's not part of what you're going to do, but I still feel you may expand what you're doing to try to make more money in some way. Maybe there's a hobby or a craft or something you know how to do, or a talent you possess that you're really good at, and you may start incorporating that or doing that as a sideline or hobby to generate more money. And you could be taking on like side work, a part-time job, or if you own your own business, you could be, starting a new avenue, like, going down a new direction, offering new products or services that you didn't have before. You may feel a little frustrated with yourself or your life, like you want to do more, see more, be more. Maybe you're not happy with your appearance. Maybe you feel like you need to lose weight, or you'd like to have some kind of plastic surgery, because I get like personal frustration for some of you, and it could be about your appearance. If it's not about that, it could be like you don't feel like you're getting out enough, or you're not socializing enough, or you're not traveling as much as you would like to, or you would like to have more personal interests and activities. So some of you, I see frustrations kicking up in your life, but it's going to be different for all of you, Aries and Aries Sun, Aries rising and moon sign as well, as to how that frustration is going to be kicking up in you. Boy, this Queen of Pentacles has wanted to show up for a couple of the signs here. You have her too. This is usually it's an earth sign female, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be somebody that just has the personality traits of the Queen of Pentacles in November, or in general, and it could also be a male. I feel there's a lot of things being said and a lot of communications going on and interactions between you and this Queen of Pentacles in November. They might not be telling you the whole picture. They may be hiding some things from you or keeping some things from you. You may suspect it, or you could be doing it to them, one or the other. Now, as I always say, when the court cards and the people cards come up, I could get multiple messages, because this Queen of Pentacles isn't going to be the same person, obviously, for all of you. I feel like they're trying to decide their fate, and I do feel like they've got their mind or concerns or worriment on money. You're going to have a lot of long talks with this Queen of Pentacles, and they could be feeling unpredictable to you and behaving unpredictably. I mean, it's possible. This could be, listen, come on, it's a general reading, right? It could be your mom or a parent. It could be your love. It could be a boss. It could be a good friend. It could be a sibling to you. I mean, really, you're going to have to do your mental gymnastics at figuring out who this is. Some of you might go, oh, I know who that is right away. Others of you may be a bit confused and have to ponder that of who this queen is. I do feel like she's a little vindictive or spiteful or doing some things deliberately. So she is coming up to me a little bit negatively here, but for some of you, you may not have any problem with them. It's just how she's coming up, like a little difficult for you. You may find this queen to be a little bit erratic and having mood swings in November. She also may tell you one thing and then turn around and do another. So that may be the energy you experience with this Queen of Pentacles in November. Now you have the Lovers card next, and the Lovers card could be, you could be intertwined with someone that you have strong sexual chemistry with. There could be love here, but not always. Sometimes it's just chemistry. And you have an angel over the couple, which is either blessing the couple or is interfering with the couple. Some of you may be in a relationship or have gotten into something too deep that now you're like, oh my gosh, I need to figure out how I can get out of it. Or something went too far with someone. Maybe you had a one-night stand with someone and now you're like, now I have to still see them, and maybe I shouldn't have gone to that level with them. You have to see how it plays out for you. I do feel that many of you Aries are going to feel your sexual chemistry and drive bubbling up, and that you need your carnal feelings satisfied. So your sexual chemistry may be kicking up and you're really wanting to have intimate relations with someone or anyone. Maybe it's not a particular person. Maybe you're just like, oh my gosh, I need to have, that kind of chemistry with someone right now. I feel like you may have had your feelings burned by someone, and this is in the past, and this has caused you confusion now, in your now, about what you want and what you need, what's going to fulfill you emotionally, sexually, mentally, spiritually. Like, you've been burned by somebody. And it feels like this has caused you to have some not having clarity about what you want. You may be trying to get in good graces with someone, buttering them up, giving them a lot of compliments, because you want, I'm not saying it's for nefarious reasons. It could be because you want them to feel good and you care about them and you like them, but it could also be because you hope that, you know, something is going to evolve or progress or something will happen with them. Now, the card that you have following this is the Seven of Swords, which is somebody deceiving you, lying to you, or stealing from you. It can also mean other things, but it could also be you doing it to someone else. I don't read the cards reverse because my guides are going to tell me whether the cards are positive or negative for you. I feel like you have had it with people trying to stick it to you, and I feel like you're feeling annoyed by that. This could be coworkers and bosses. This could be a love partner to you, either now or in the past. It could even be coming from family. It's all going to be different for all of you Aries, but it's the sensation of feeling like you're fed up and have had it where you feel like people are sticking it to you in some way. And I also feel like you feel like situations or a person or people are jangling your nerves in November. So whether it's one person, a group of people, or a situation, but I get you feeling like you're tired of whatever it is jangling your nerves. You may start steering away from people that have been getting on your nerves and steering clear from them. And you may go through a little bit of a period of time in November where you sequester yourself away. It may not be long. It may be a day to yourself, or, you know, every day at 3 o'clock to 5, you're going to, you know, give yourself some, you know, you time where you're not talking or listening to anybody. But I do feel like you're going to start wanting to sequester yourself away to, like, get away from negative energy, to clear your head. You may even find out that there are some people that are talking about you and gossiping about you behind your back. You may find that out in November. This could be coworkers, it could be friends. I don't know, but I feel some of you are going to, that doesn't apply to all of you, so don't get wigged out when I say something negative, because some of you may not have this experience at all, but it is being mentioned to me here through looking at this card. In February, if you're in an unhappy marriage or relationship, you may consider in February to get divorced or separate from someone that is not healthy for you. But I don't feel like you would do it now. It comes up to me like December, January, February, but it really feels like February. You've got the Magician here. This is what you think about, you bring about, and what you manifest, you can manifest from the spiritual plane into the material world. And you have all the tools in front of you with which to do it. You're coming to a time of closure, endings, and finalities where you're going to put a stamp on something and be done with it. It could be a document. It could be some work that you had to do and now it's complete. It could even be a relationship. But I get like something's coming to conclusion and you putting like the stamp of finality to it. Your word is your bond. And you may make some kind of declaration about something. Like you could declare your love to somebody. Maybe you're going to get engaged to somebody in November or December. You could make some kind of declaration like, I'm getting a new job. I'm getting married. I'm having a baby. I'm moving out. I'm quitting. Whatever your declaration is, some of you are making some declarations in November. Some of you may need to actually do some kind of overhaul where you can't really keep continuing on with what you're doing on the mental, emotional, or physical plane. So something needs to like be stopped and overhauled. It's up to you to figure out what that is. Is it your physical health, Aries? Is it your job situation? Is it your relationships with people in your family? Is it, you know, is it a business? Whatever it is, there's something you need to stop and do some kind of they're using the words overhaul. To me, that means like redo it, change it, fix it up, you know, work on it. If you are someone that built any sheetrock walls or redid or did redecorating, painted, you know, built something, could even be a relationship or a book or a painting or wall decor or, you know, building a garage or whatever. I get there's something in your life. It could be literal, tangible thing, or it could be figuratively, like that you can't see with tangible, like emotionally, like a relationship. I hear you need to tear it down and rebuild it and do it again. It's up to you, Aries, to figure out what that is in your life. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you skipped over the intro, Aries, if you would like to get a continuation and an expansion of this Psychic Tarot reading where I looked into these 3 cards for you, which are the Page of Swords, the 5 of Rods, and the 10 of Pentacles, where I give you additional messages from my spirit guides for these cards, messages and predictions. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the expanded Psychic Tarot readings for November 2017. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the Videos tab on my menu. It's a drop-down menu. Go to the most current and recent page, which would either be page 11 or 12. And there you will see the heading for these expanded November psychic readings. Click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. And also, Aries, I did still record my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. So if you're interested in getting those, you can click on the other link below this video. And you can also get them on the most current and recent page on the Videos tab on my menu, page 11 or 12. You just look for the Psychic Crystal readings for November 2017, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I also want to say here, Aries, some of you have said you don't like Aries. Why do you give bad readings for Aries? I am an Aries rising. Some of my nearest and dearest friends, 2 in particular, are Aries. My grandmother was an Aries. I loved her dearly. Please do not think I'm against your sign if you get negative cards that come up or the messages sound like they're not happy, joyous, and everything coming up roses. I'm honest with you what I get. I certainly don't want to give Aries a bad reading. Being an Aries rising, a lot of these messages could actually pertain to me as well. So I just want you to know that, and I hope you have a noteworthy and fantastic November, Aries, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.
Please check out my other videos that I'm posting to my YouTube channel, The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I'll show you how to make great cakes, desserts, and pastries you can make at home, and I'll give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac throughout the video. I hope you enjoy them, and please be sure to check out the other special videos I'm recording for my Psychic Pastry Chef Vimeo On Demand channel. Thanks for watching.